And we are live. This is very impromptu. I don't even have a real title. It just says random boxing talk. I tried going to other panels like I normally do, and I was like, nobody really talking about shit. People talking about hypotheticals, imaginary stuff. So I decided to go live. Will people join? I don't know. I really need to get better with this being live schedule versus just impromptu, spur of the moment, nothing really to talk about, just bored while I'm eating this dinner. And I'm trying to chop it up before I go to bed. I'm not going to be live long, so if you catch this on the playback, it probably won't go much more than an hour max, like maximum. And that's pushing it. There will be pauses while I eat my food. But I guess the big thing is to talk about is Terrence Crawford. I think we should start with him. What is going on with Terrence Crawford? Who is he going to fight next? What is he going to do? Is he going to try to challenge another champion like a Fundora? Because it doesn't look like Fundora and Erspence Jr. is going to happen. So being that fight's probably not going to happen, is Terrence Crawford going to challenge him? Is he going to fight him? And he's going to try to unify at 154. Is he going to fight Canelo Alvarez, who he's been chasing? I don't really think Canelo's interested in that fight. I think it's a very easy fight for Canelo. I think the Bud fans are going to be crying because Bud is essentially going to be selling his own. Bud can talk about how much dog he has. I was told to watch his interview. And I did. What's going on, LT? How you doing? I was told to watch an interview that Bud was doing with some random guy off YouTube, and I watched it. And all I got from it is Terrence Crawford got dog in him. Well, so does Canelo. You got to understand. Terrence Crawford talks about these alleged street fights that he had. He talks about how he'll fight people in the street. We've seen Canelo try to fight people before the boxing match after the deal has already been signed when they push him the wrong way. Look at what he did to Caleb Plant. He slapped him like a bitch. Literally could have jeopardized the fight, gave no fucks. So all this stuff that Crawford talks about having dog in him, Canelo has just as much dog. Except he's a much bigger dog. He's a pit bull next to a chihuahua. And I'm telling y'all right now, I know y'all don't like to believe it, but in reality, weight matters, size matters. And Canelo was way too big. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. I've seen Terrence Crawford in his 4th weight class, and I've seen Canelo in his 6th weight class in 175. And Canelo's the better fighter. Despite how many people say that I'm a Canelo hater, this is what Canelo fans who call me a hater don't understand. I criticize Canelo a lot because I expect a lot. When you're the best fighter in boxing, you should be doing something to hold that status, not fighting people who are way subpar to you. You should be challenging yourself, showing everybody why you're number one. All it took for me to do was see Terrence Crawford in his 4th weight class and realize he's not as good of a fighter as Canelo. He's not going to be able to go up 6 weight classes like Canelo did. He wants to. He wants that pay. I know, payday. But at the end of the day, Canelo will spark him, and I think Terrence knows that. That's why now, after at first he turned it down, now I guess he's entertaining fighting Conor McGregor in the octagon because, hey, Floyd went out fighting Conor. Why shouldn't Bud go out fighting Conor? I think Bud is just trying to do the Mayweather script. He's going to do his last fight against Conor McGregor and cash out. He doesn't want to fight Boots in this. He shows no interest, although I think that's a fight he could win. I think he could beat Boots. I think Boots is untested. Yes, he's young. Yes, he's hungry. But we've seen Boots struggle really bad against Karen, the first mobile fighter he really fought. He couldn't land the target. He needs to do to stand in front of him that he can hit. And Crawford's not going to stand in front of him. So I find it hard to believe that Boots would beat Crawford, even at Crawford's age. But when it comes to Canelo, if Kovalev couldn't knock out Canelo, Crawford's not going to be able to do it. If Bivol beating on him nonstop at will couldn't knock him out or knock him down, Crawford's not going to be able to do it. Crawford will get ran the fuck over, and Canelo will prove why now I have Canelo above Crawford on the pound for pound. I do. Because truth be told, I thought his last fight was a draw, Crawford's. But at the end of the day, the rubber met the road at 4 weight classes. He can't go no higher. Canelo, again, I will restate, has gone up 6 weight classes to get to 175. He's fighting in his 5th weight class. He may not have been a champion in all of them because he was 15 when he went pro, but where he became undisputed is his 5th weight class. Where he became a 4-division champion was in his 6th weight class at 175. And again, and I'm going to get off of Crawford. I'm all about it. Crawford, if you want to sell your own, sell your own. If you want to go out with a big payday, fight Canelo. He'll knock you out and you'll get paid. And he'll take your role like he's taking so many people's O's who didn't belong in the ring with him. He'll literally take your role. He will be obliged to take your role because that's all that's going to happen. He's going to walk through him and he's going to beat him down. Bivol could not stay away from Canelo. Even though Bivol outboxed Canelo, he still was getting trapped against the ropes at times against Canelo. If Bivol couldn't play keep away for 12 rounds, there's no way Terrence is going to be able to do it. A guy who's the same height, way smaller, nah, get out of here. So, again, I come back full circle to with now Crawford doing the I'm on the mat. You know what? I'm going to drop the link because I'm not going to be on for long. So let's go ahead and drop the link now as we just go through random fights. We'll just drop the link. If people want to randomly click, they can. Although we're not going to get too crazy on this stream like they do on other streams because I am monetized. Unlike other platforms. So, this isn't really a troll page. So with that being said, it is open, but I'm not going to let it get too crazy on the live panel. These pork chops are really good. Just wanted y'all to know that. Hopefully I'm not chewing loud enough for y'all to hear me, but I am enjoying them. All right, I digress. But with Crawford talking about I'm back on the mat, he might actually be entertaining the Conor McGregor fight. And as I was saying earlier, he may be taking the Mayweather formula, maybe reading for the same script. Let me retire off of beating Conor. Now, can he beat Conor in an octagon? I have no idea. What weight class will it be fought out? I have no idea because Conor has gotten big. He's gotten real big. Conor's probably 185, 190 pounds. Conor is no longer a little dude. So I don't know where Crawford and Conor McGregor would fight in boxing or in the octagon, and I don't know which one they would do first. If they do the octagon first, Crawford could get so beat up that maybe the boxing match doesn't happen. I don't know. What's going on, LT? How you doing?
I'm pretty good, brother. What's up? What's good? Yo, bro, do I got a conspiracy for you? But we'll talk about that at the end of the show. We'll talk about it at the end of the show.
We'll talk about that at the end because I love your conspiracies. I love looking them up.
They're very man. You're gonna have fun on this one, bro. It's pretty good, man. So, do you man? I don't even think Conor McGregor even would even take that fight with him on the octagon, bro. Because if it's on the octagon, it belongs to Dana White. Conor McGregor needs to box.
Well, I don't know because if Turki Al-Sheh is getting involved, that may make Dana fold because Dana knows if he can get Turki on the side, that's a lot of money.
You might be right, bro. Fuck. But I don't even think this dude will take it, bro. I think Conor McGregor would box with I don't even think, bro, because Conor McGregor's chasing dudes with like that bring in pay-per-view. Like he's chasing Paul, right? Is it Jake? Which one? I don't know. Whichever. He's chasing one of them, right? He's chasing one of them, and he's chasing Canelo. I don't know. I think he was chasing Pacquiao or one of those dudes. I can't fucking remember, bro.
I will be honest with you. I'll be honest with you. In an octagon, I think it could be a 50-50 fight with Terrence and McGregor. But I think in an octagon, Canelo would fuck him up. I think Canelo is a lot stronger than people give him credit for. And I think he would be strong enough to keep himself from going to the ground.
Who would fuck him up?
Canelo would fuck up Conor.
Conor in the octagon?
Yeah, I think he beat him in the octagon.
No, bro.
I think he would. I really
I
think he would. I
I
think
don't know.
Terrence and Connor is a 50-50 fight in the octagon. I think,
Really?
yeah.
Bro, you gotta keep in mind, bro. These dudes, even though they do stand up, bro, they're well rounded, man. You're talking about the highest league of MMA, mixed martial arts. Even though we see their stand up like McGregor and he's flashy, he's well rounded to be on that league. He knows his he has a good a defensive. You know, when they're trying to take him down, he has a good defensive pose when they're trying to take him down. He knows how to grapple. They know how to, bro. They're well rounded on that field. You know, if they're being choked, they know how to squiver out and get in their feet. I don't know. And these fighters are in boxing. Let me bring you another point. Boxing, bro. Big boxing is 3 minute rounds. In MMA, there's 5 rounds. I mean, 5 minute rounds.
Right.
Three. So I don't know if their body will like, you know what I mean? Because I've heard some arguments, bro, that when they go to 5 minute rounds to 3 minute rounds, like these MMA fighters that try to go to boxing, they have a hard time. Like they get more tired and they need to get acclimated or something like that. I have no idea, right? But yeah, man, I don't know. These dudes are experts, bro. Like they're legit experts, man.
I just, the only thing I say is, I say it's 50-50 with Connor and Crawford for a couple of reasons. One,
And
Connor
stand up.
hasn't won in a long time. Two, Crawford does have a wrestling background from high
He
school.
does. Yeah.
So I give it 50-50, and they're probably around the same size. I don't know.
If
Connor
they
might be a
go to
little
the
bit bigger.
octagon and trade, think about it. Let's say they're gonna do their both of them are gonna do their best. You know what, bro? Now that you're thinking about it, he might take it, bro. Because Crawford's gonna tell him, "Hey, man, let's just box inside the octagon." You know what I mean? Let's just box. Let's use those little gloves and box inside the octagon. Because there's no fucking way. Imagine Crawford, bro, trying to throw a cake and shit, bro.
Well,
And you know and you know what's
but it's
Conor
Connor Kid.
McGregor's stance, bro? Conor McGregor's stance is karate, bro. It's a karate stance. You know what
But
I
it's
mean,
Connor
bro?
Kid. I've never seen Connor throw a kick.
They have to when they do the when they're checking their chin, pop. When they're going for the chin, pop.
I don't know, but I,
Maybe.
I will say this. I had this argument with somebody the other night, and like this is what I hate about boxers, right? I absolutely hate this. Anytime this is ever discussed, the boxers are always like, you got to get in the boxing ring. And my problem is this. This is my mindset. When you take an MMA guy and you put him in a boxing ring, you're
Uh huh.
taking away all his tools. You're limiting his skill set. However, if you put a boxer in an octagon, he's not limited. He can do everything that he did in the boxing ring. You're not taking nothing away from him. It's just you're allowing somebody else to use all their tools. So when I see boxers scared to get into an octagon, it seems like you admitting that they're better fighters than you.
Woo. You don't, dude. Fuck. You know what? It would be a big sell. Yeah, I see it. Why, bro? I see why. On the commercial standpoint, Crawford won't sell shit on pay per view if it's boxing, and it's all gonna be on McGregor's back if it's a boxing event. But if it's an MMA event, an octagon, yeah, man, brings a lot of curiosity, even more. The
It'd be
intrigue.
huge. It'd be huge in MMA. It'd be
Yeah.
bigger in MMA than boxing.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. Because no boxer has done that. No boxer has gone from el cuadrilátero. I don't know how do you say that. El cuadrilátero a un octagón. Uh,
Yeah, from
from
boxing to MMA. So
yeah, cuadrilátero
at least not one in their prime, not one that's at the top.
right.
And I
Yeah,
mean,
bro.
it's always been the question: who's the better fighter, the boxer or the MMA fighter? The only way to find out who the better fighter is to put him in the octagon. That's the only way to find out who the better fighter is. That's my opinion. Because I look at it like this. All right, realistically, if
Uh huh.
if you get into a street fight with somebody it's not going to stay boxing unless you just happen to knock them out quick.
No.
There's going to be wrestling. There's going to be rolling around on the ground. Like most street fights end up on the ground, not standing toe to toe. So I would like to see, as an elite boxer, can he beat an elite MMA fighter? Yes or no? In an actual, as close to as you could be
It
to a.
can. It can, bro. But this is another thing, bro. Have you ever thought about this, bro? These boxers, bro, like they like, because their fists, they depend on their fists so much. You know what I mean? Going into a smaller glove like that barely protects their knuckles. What if Crawford gets hurt? You know what I mean? Fucks up his hand or fucks up his. Because you know when you're boxing, bro, they wrap your wrists. You know what I mean? They wrap your wrist. Right. They wrap everything so it can stay in place. And then not in MMA, they have them, loose, right? So you can grapple and whatever, right? So what if, bro, this dude gets hurt, like Crawford gets hurt? That's a big fucking risk, brother. That's a big fucking risk in the middle of the fight. Imagine. And then he fucks up his boxing career and the MMA.
Well, the thing about it is Crawford's boxing career is over. Like he's only got one or two more fights, anyways. Like this is the end of the road for him. Whoever he chooses to fight, he ain't got but one or two left.
Yeah.
I mean, he's 36, almost 37 years old. Like, there's no way he can continue to fight.
Yeah, bro.
And the thing about
Crawford, bro, this is his money ticket. You're right.
So even if he got hurt in MMA, let's say he broke his wrist or his hand, they offered him $150 million. Like, this would be the biggest payday in his career.
Yeah, it's a lot of fucking money, bro.
I mean, let me put it like this,
money, bro. That's probably what more you'll probably get more. You're right. You'll probably get more in MMA fighting McGregor than you probably would with Canelo on a pay-per-view.
Yeah, because everybody want to see it.
Yeah.
Damn. But the thing about it is this, like, this is how I look at it, right? Bud versus Canelo, he stands about a 2% chance to win because Canelo gonna fuck him up. He's gonna fuck him up.
Right.
So Bud probably has a better chance of beating Conor in the octagon than he does Canelo in a boxing ring.
Bud has better chance knocking out Canelo on the octagon than in the boxing ring. You're right.
No, that's not what I said.
Okay.
No, what I said is Bud has a better chance at beating Conor McGregor in an octagon than he does beating Canelo Alvarez in a boxing match. Because Canelo is going to fuck up Bud. He cannot beat him.
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree.
I don't care what anybody tells me. Like, and I'm a guy that's had Terrence Crawford up until his last fight on my number one pound for pound for years. For years. All the way back whenever they was trying to say Lomachenko was number one pound for pound. I was like, no, he's not. It's always been Crawford. However, there's no fucking way Crawford can beat Canelo. There's nothing he can do. He can't hurt him. He's not going to outbox him. I don't care how skilled people think he's not as good of a boxer as Canelo. He's not. I've seen it. He just went life or death with a guy at 154 who only had 11 fights.
I agree with you, brother. I agree with that. I agree, man. I agree. Yeah, or maybe his level's not there anymore. You know what I mean? Like,
possibly. It could be age catching up to him.
Right, because listen, that Spence fight, that was a layup, bro. That was right there.
Yo.
That was easy. Easy shit. Easy shit, bro.
But it's like right now, Terrence is on like standstill. He's on halt. He's on pause mode. Like, we still haven't heard who he's gonna fight next. So I know he could have fought Fundora because they were in negotiations, but it never happened. So he's not gonna fight him. So that tells me he's not trying to unify in 154. So I don't know what
Man, 154 is skeptic, man. That shit is shaky ground, bro.
I
Like
don't.
that for the 154 is shaky ground, bro. It's very shaky, bro. Like you never know who's gonna pop up and it's gonna, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like derail the story. So I see why Crawford decided to take a back step on keeping whatever it is. What is it? The belts and shit, bro. Like
Right.
yeah. And man, and you know what, bro? It's probably Turkey Al-Rashid protecting Crawford as well. You know what I mean? Like, hey man, I'll get if you don't get Connor, you get if you don't get Connor, you get fucking Canelo. Yeah, bro. And you know what, bro? I was thinking, man, Canelo might actually take it, brother.
Oh, I think Canelo will take it. Like Canelo probably saw him fight Israel and was like, "Oh man, this dude gonna be easy money."
Yeah, I mean, who is he gonna fight anyways? You
Well,
think
I
he
don't
can? Oh,
know.
well, they're saying better beef.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, LT. I think Canelo can beat Better Beef.
Canelo, I don't know, bro.
Telling you, like, you gotta understand, Beevil is a horrible matchup for Canelo because he plays keep away, and Canelo's always he's always struggled against people who move away from him, who are very good boxers. He's always struggled from day one. That's just the chink in his armor. But a guy like Beterbiev, who comes forward and tries to attack nonstop, is like perfectly match made for a counterpuncher.
Right.
And Canelo got a hell of a chin. Like people forget how good Canelo's chin is. So it goes like this. We've seen Beterbiev drop twice. He's been put down. The real question is going to be how hard does Canelo hit, and can he hurt him? Because if Canelo can hurt Beterbiev, then it's over. If Beterbiev can't hurt Canelo, stylistically Beterbiev loses because he's not going to box him. He's not going to fight off the back foot. He's not going to try to jab him out of the pocket. He's just going to come forward. And I saw a lot of openings for counter shots on Better Beef when he fought Beevil.
I mean, yeah, bro. Like you saw Bevo throwing that left hook that shaked.
Yeah.
That shake better beef. Yeah, but I don't know, bro.
If I was Canelo, I would push for Better Beef next because in one fight you could become undisputed in 175.
Okay.
And the thing about it is if he wants to rematch with Beevil, beat Better Beef, and then just fight Beevil again. It'll be right there. You don't even have to move up. You're already there. And then retire. And then just get out of boxing. If you beat Beevil in a rematch, retire. You done made so much money, you don't need to fight after that.
Damn, dude. You know what?
But I
He's
will tell
probably
you this right
imagining
now,
it, bro. You know what, bro? Canelo does have the balls to do that shit. You know what I mean? Like it's like he wants to prove himself. And you know what, bro? He doesn't care about losing anymore. You know what I mean? Like he's not taking care of it.
well,
I mean, and in fact, yeah, man, losing against Better BF, like there's no shame on that shit.
he said, Black said, Canelo couldn't even stop Berlanga. He dropped to number 31 on the pound for pound with that performance. The difference is, though, Berlanga started backing up. Berlanga didn't try to fight him. Berlanga did the same shit that Charlo did, except he just threw more punches. He went on the back foot. Canelo had to come forward, chase him down, because he didn't want to trade with him in the pocket. Berlanga, I agree, he's a shitty ass fighter, but Berlanga's MO is to come forward and try to knock you out. And against Canelo for the first time, he played keep away. He didn't want to fight Canelo in the pocket.
Hmm.
So the thing about it is this: it's very hard to knock somebody out when they're moving away from you the entire fight. It gets very hard to knock people out. People forget Mike Tyson when he was knocking everybody out. He had fights that he didn't even get a knockout in when he was on a 10, 12 knockout streak because the taller fighters just ran away from him for the entire fight. It's hard to knock out somebody who plays keep away. But Better Beef is not going to play keep away. He is going to come forward the entire fight. One of them will get knocked out. So I really think stylistically, that is a better fight for Canelo than Bivol is. And truth be told, I'm gonna be honest. Like I saw Bivol stunned a couple of times, but I never saw Bivol really hurt. And the question becomes, again, the $1 million question is going to be: can Better Beef hurt Canelo? Can he hurt him?
I think so, bro. Give me a second, man. I'm looking for my vape.
Yeah, you good. Who wins? Black, you're more than welcome to jump on the panel. I'm not going to be live for too much longer. Who wins? Tyson or Jake Paul wins? Jake Paul's going to knock him out. And it is going to be the saddest New York day there's ever been. People in the streets of Brownsville are going to go outside and cry. They're going to pour out liquor bottles. They're going to light candles on the street corners. It's just, if it's a real fight, Tyson's getting knocked out. It doesn't matter how good or bad of a boxer Jake Paul is. It's a 60-year-old man. That's what people forget. Mike Tyson is damn near 60. Nah, that shit ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna go the way you think, Black. It's not. Let me see. Is Tyson? When does the fight happen? Let me see. Versus Jake Paul fight date. So November 15th, next month on the 15th. So he'll still be 58 years old because I believe Mike Tyson's birthday is in June. So yeah. I disagree, Black. Did you like everybody is like they have memory loss. Everybody is senile. They have dementia. Like I don't even understand. Like you just saw Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. have the slowest, most sloppiest, worst boxing match you've ever seen in your life. It looked like two old men fighting. Like that Roy Jones and Tyson bout was horrible. It was horrible. It was so bad that people had to come up with excuses saying that Mike Tyson agreed not to knock out Roy Jones, which is bullshit because Mike Tyson don't agree to knock out nobody. Like, if he can't, he's going to knock you out. Like, that shit just is. This is a stupid fight. I don't see how it got sanctioned. Everybody gets old. Like, Mike Tyson's last match, he quit. He quit in the middle of the ring and said, "I'm sorry, guys. I just don't have it no more." And that was almost 30 years ago. Like, what are we talking about? There is no reason why this fight should have ever been made. And if Mike Tyson gets hurt bad, whoever's putting on the fight, if it's Amazon, if it's, I don't know who's putting on the fight, the Zone, that was a fucking fake ass match. They had on big ass gloves. It was an exhibition. It didn't count on nobody's record. The last match that he truly had in a real boxing fight was damn near 30 years ago when he quit in the middle of the ring. He quit. Literally, he quit, grabbed the mic, and said, I'm sorry, guys. I don't have it anymore. I'm sorry. I can't fight no more. Like, I don't even understand this shit. And I love Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson is one of my top 5 pound for pound ATGs of all time. And even I know at 58 years old, he's going to get knocked the fuck out if it's a real fight.
Hell yeah,
like,
bro.
Mike Tyson sits around and smokes weed all day fucking long.
Yeah, I got Jake on that one too, bro. Hey, shout out to UGC Flame, bro. Jump on, man.
Look, man, I'm not worried about Mike Tyson in the least. I'm not worried about where he's gonna bite. Um, I like Mike Tyson. I would never fight Mike Tyson. I would do everything I could to avoid that because I respect the dude that much. But Jake Paul about to light him the fuck up. Like it is so fucking stupid. And like I said, whoever is sanctioning this, in my opinion, they should get the living shit suit out of them if Tyson gets hurt bad. You have a
Man,
you have
yo,
a senior citizen fighting a guy in his late 20s, in his prime. Yeah, November 15th.
that's some crazy shit, bro.
And then you
Yo,
gotta
man,
understand too.
listen, bro, listen. Have you heard the story that Mike Tyson says about Dana White?
Uh-uh.
No,
What's what are
bro. Mike Tyson says, "Yo, Dana White, like I need a job. Give me a job. Give me a job." And Dana tells him, "Yeah, yeah, man. I'll get back to you. I'll get back to you." Gets back to him and tells him, "Yo, it's Shark Week. It's Shark Week. And would you do it? Would you go in the Sharks for like National Geographic or Discovery? One of those dumb shits, right?"
right?
And some shit where the dude before like his arm went off or some shit. Dude, that's just some crazy shit, dude. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
What's
Yo,
up,
that's
Tony?
What's going on, Black?
Oh man, I wasn't even gonna jump on. I just had to connect it to my charger. So what's
Nah,
good though, man?
I ain't gonna be on for that long. Like,
Oh,
I
okay.
I can't believe that you actually think Tyson stands a chance.
Hell yeah. It's Mike
Bro.
Tyson, bro.
What the fuck does that mean?
It means he's not built the same way as everybody else, man. That's why he Mike Tyson. That's why
Look,
everybody know who he is, man.
look.
60, whatever he is, years old. Still beating motherfuckers' asses out here, man. You better ask Roy Jones.
Him,
Roy said his stomach, his ribs, everything was hurt after that
okay.
fight.
Roy was in his 50s as well. Like they both old ass men, and it looked
And
horrible.
the best opponent Jake been in there with is
Tommy
Tommy
Fury.
Fury.
Yeah.
Who are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, dog?
It,
This is not even a debate, bro.
you
It's
have to
not.
understand. Tommy Fury would beat Mike Tyson.
You out of your damn mind.
Fucking
Tommy Fury got the worst resume in the history of
and
heavyweights, man.
he would still beat Tyson.
No way. I got Tyson right now.
Did you
Beat that
not?
man in
Did
one
you
round.
did you see what
what's
happened to
up,
Holyfield in his last fight?
Let's see Holyfield. Holyfield has so many fights. He had child support to pay, so hell no, I see all his last fights, man.
He got slept the fuck out.
Pretty sure he did, man. He didn't stop fighting until he was like fucking 59 or some shit. How old is he now?
He's younger than Tyson.
Oh, okay. Well, almost 59, You know what I'm saying? He fought too long, is my point. That
No. I'm talking about his last fight he fought was like 2 years ago against an MMA fighter who had never boxed before. And that MMA fighter knocked him out in the first round.
Holyfield?
Yes.
Oh no, man. Come on, man.
He fought Victor Belfort, who had never boxed before, and that dude knocked him the fuck out in the first round. Why? Because he's an old ass man.
Why you didn't do the Tony's reviews on that shit? Because I know you didn't do no video on it.
No, I didn't support that shit. Just like I'm not supporting this shit. I'm not even gonna watch it.
Yes, you are. Everybody gonna watch the shit,
I'm
bro. It's
telling you,
gonna
I'm
be a
not
big
gonna
fight.
watch it. I'm not gonna
It,
watch it. I'm not gonna watch the replays. I'm not gonna fucking
bro,
hype it up. I'm not gonna do a breakdown on it. This is the one fight I will not cover. I'm standing my ground. I'm 10 toes down.
we'll give you a pass to cover it, man. It's gonna be a lot of people.
No.
Hey, dog. Whether we like the shit or not, whether you support the shit or not, Man, it's a big ass fight, bro. It is,
I'm
bro.
not
It's
saying
like
it's not
Mike
a big ass
Tyson and
fight.
Jake Paul.
This fight should have never happened.
I am team streaming the shit out of that motherfucking fight though. I'll tell you
I
that.
mean,
I'm not paying any pay-per-view.
I'm not trying to watch it. I don't like. You have to understand something. I'm from New York, and I'm not trying to see one of our legends get pieced the fuck up by Jake Paul, the Disney kid.
Why do y'all doubt y'all legends? Like, man, come on, man. You just said he from New York,
Yep.
and you over here doubting him, man.
The same reason why I knew Berlanga, who's from New York, was going to get fucked up by
Oh
Canelo.
yeah. You had you were within your rights because Berlanga's ass. But hey, man, this is Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson is
It don't
done
matter.
far more in his career than Berlanga. Berlanga is a nobody even thinking about him right now. But anyway, um, yeah, Tyson. I got Tyson. This how many rounds is this shit?
I don't know. One too many. That's all I know.
Hey, you gonna at least catch the playback, Tony?
Nah, I don't want to watch it. The only way,
Nigga said one
the
too many.
only way, the only way I will watch it on a
Is
playback
if Tyson wins.
if God parts the damn clouds, reaches into the ring, grabs Mike Tyson's hand, and connects it to Jake Paul's chin, and then Jake Paul goes out. That's the only way I'll watch it.
Okay, so look, Tony, I gotta ask you this, man. What percentage do you give Tyson? Like, be realistic, man. Are you trolling? Are you being like, be for real?
I don't even know if I give Tyson a 1% chance.
Yeah, you trolling.
I'm not.
Oh,
I'm being
1%?
100%. Like I did. There is no lie in what I'm saying. There's no
Bro,
troll.
he's trolling. Tony, come on, man. You don't give
Tony, the
Tyson
last
a
thing to go is your
1%.
punch, and Mike is kind of quick. I give him if he can't get it done in. Wait, is it 3-minute rounds or is it 2-minute rounds? Like what
I
the hell?
don't care.
How's this working?
I don't care if
Bruh.
it's a 10-second round.
If Mike can't do it inside of, let me see. If they doing 3-minute rounds, 3, 6, 9. If Mike can't do it inside of 3 or 4, yeah, it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah. Tyson do got to
Jake,
get it done early, but
Jake,
Jake is how many rounds? How many rounds is Jake? How far is Jake gone in the fight? That's why I asked how many rounds is this shit.
Jake's going the distance in
Didn't he
fights.
go the distance with Fury?
But how
Yeah,
many rounds was that? Like 10 or
6,
something? Or
I
what?
think.
Yeah, 10 is shit, nigga. 10 3-minute rounds is a long time for
It
old
is
ass
long,
Mike
but
Tyson.
did he go 10? Did Jake
No,
really
I
go
think
10?
it was a 6-round fight against Tommy Fury.
Oh, okay. So he ain't doing 10 rounds.
Hold on.
That
I'll
shit
tell
only
you.
went 6. I thought it went 10.
Okay, I lied. It was so Jake Paul against Andrew. Oh, hold on. We got to go back. So Jake Paul back in 2021 went 8 rounds with Tyrone Woodley. Then he knocked him out in the rematch. He went 8 rounds with Anderson Silva. He went 8 rounds with Tommy Fury. He went 10 rounds with Nate Diaz. Then his last 3 fights, he's won by knockout.
But did he went the full 10 or like that was
Shit,
it was
nigga.
scheduled for 10?
I might have to expedite the process, man. Mike might get him out of there early.
He went the full 10.
Oh,
I'm telling
okay.
you gonna see. You gonna see what it looks like when a 6-year-old's in there in front of a 20-year-old. How
Yeah.
slow Tyson's
Now
gonna
I'll
look.
tell you this, Tony. If he can go on with that game plan, like I got to get to Tyson late, then he'll have a good chance of really just be
How do you
making
know Tyson
Tyson.
can take a punch?
No, I'm just saying, Jake definitely got to be smart though. You don't want to find out. This is Mike Tyson, dog.
But
You
what
do
I'm
not.
saying is
You don't want to be going in there thinking, "Oh, he this an old man." Man, please, bro. You better
what
have your shit on point.
you gotta understand. Jake Paul has unlimited money and time. All this fucking delusional dude does is train. All right. So as far as conditioning and everything goes, he's in phenomenal shape. Phenomenal, because this is all the fuck he does. Because he really believes in his mind that he's gonna be a boxing champion. So he trains like it. And the thing about it is this: ain't
Okay.
no fucking 6-year-old beating at their best 20-year-old. It's just not happening.
So what happened? So what would you say though if Tyson pulled it out? Because you don't even get
Your
1% chance.
6-year-old got a
I'm
punch
gonna
like
throw
fucking
a
Tyson.
fucking parade. Like I will go outside and start busting rounds like I'm in the hood.
Hey, get ready there, Tony. Get all your shit, load them up, magazine it up.
Hey,
You know what I
man, you got a
mean? And get
6-year-old
ready.
that hit like Tyson, man. I take my chances with that 6-year-old, man.
It's not about can Tyson hit. It's about can he take a punch still, which I doubt. And it's going to be about can he deliver the punch, which I doubt. He's going to look like a fucking old man He's gonna
I'm
be
gonna
so
tell you like
Jake can
strong.
this.
deliver the punch. The only thing I worry about is can he take the punch? And then
I'm gonna tell
you
you
got to
like
remember,
this.
Jake ain't the biggest nigga he's fought, so his punch. He said
Hey,
Yo,
punches. He
6-year-old.
said,
I guarantee y'all, Jake probably gonna be in there scared, bro. He
I
gonna
doubt it.
before that bell
can't say
ring,
punch
bro.
resistance because
He gonna see that
Mike's been in there with
motherfucking.
some big niggas, but once again, he old. But
He
Mike
gonna
can
see
still
that
take a
pit
hit.
bull, that big ass old pit bull across the ring. He gonna get, bro.
I
Okay.
I would not be surprised if on the first 1-2 Tyson gets sparked.
Yeah, right. Please. Ain't happening.
And what happens if Mike lands that first one too? And something to the body.
It's gonna look like McNeely, Tyson versus McNeely.
I'm talking about something clean, like this nigga turning. You know he turning.
I don't know. Like I just don't even think that's possible. Like
What does that do? So what does that do for Tyson? If Tyson fuck around and knock Jake Paul the fuck out, what does it do for Tyson?
Well, it just makes him
Nothing.
internet famous once again all
A
over.
little bit more money.
He
That'd
gonna be
be
huge,
legendary,
but I
right?
mean, his boxing career doesn't. He'll just be the guy that ended Jake Paul's boxing career. That's all it'll be. Because it ain't gonna help him. Tyson ain't gonna come back and fight Daniel Dubois. He's not gonna fight Usyk or Tyson Fury.
Oh hell nah, hell no.
So
Jake Paul will become food out here though. They'll be like, oh yeah, sign me up. I want to
he'll
fight you
retire.
next.
If Jake Paul gets knocked out, he's done with boxing. Nobody will never watch another fight.
Mike Tyson try to help him up and shit after
If
he
he
knocked him out.
loses, if Jake Paul loses, I don't think it's over for him. He still got shit he can do.
If you get knocked out by a 6-year-old, you're done.
No, but look at it. But look at it from the same standpoint. They're gonna say that's Mike Tyson. He was supposed to get knocked out.
No.
Mhm.
If you
That's
get
what I'm
knocked
gonna
out by a
say.
6-year-old,
It's a win-win for him. He's not losing anything.
okay.
A 60-year-old
Well, let me
former
put
heavyweight
this
champ, bro.
perspective for you real fast. Let's break this down into perspective, okay? If Mike Tyson knocks him the fuck out, it's over because his weight class is cruiserweight. Jai Opataya is the fucking champion there. That's who you would have to fight. So if an old ass Mike Tyson sparks,
He's a real boxer. We're talking about Jake Paul. He's not a real fighter.
Yeah, he's not gonna be fighting like that, bro. What do you mean?
Yeah, this all it does is builds up. It builds his brand up. He's not taking it. If he loses to Tyson, he is not taking the L. Trust me.
No,
he gonna make his money.
You lost to a 60-year-old. Your boxing career is over.
They sanctioning this goofy shit too.
Dude, he's 60. So okay, who has he fought really? And he loses to Mike Tyson. That's gonna stop him from fighting.
Tommy
He's
Fury,
gonna
bro.
find
That's his best opponent.
somebody else who's a YouTuber or an old fucking UFC fighter. He's gonna find a way to make money. And losing to Tyson is not gonna. It's not gonna hurt his brand. That shit is gonna enhance his brand.
Bro, if you lose to a 60-year-old, you're done.
The 60-year-old is Mike Tyson.
It don't fucking matter.
Lost to a fucking hitter. Like, say I fought Mike Tyson, I lost to him.
Okay.
That just rejuvenates whatever the fuck he got going on, and it's gonna rejuvenate. Nobody know who I am, but they're gonna know who I am if I lost to him.
You're losing to a senior citizen.
Okay, you're forgetting that senior citizen has a fucking big ass following.
That motherfucking senior citizen is gonna wake up, put on some Bengay, and there's gonna be like graham cracker trails following them to the ring.
They say
like,
graham
what
cracker.
are we talking about right now? Like, is this this is what I'm saying? Like, this is fucking. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so bad. This is gonna be
If you lose to Jake, it really does nothing. He's just gonna go on the show, smoke some weed up,
smoke weed,
do a little ayahuasca,
mushrooms,
and just talk about
nothing.
it.
You know,
roast his damn self, bro.
You know, if Tyson loses to Jake Paul, it goes on his official record.
That's why I asked. I said, so this is really being sanctioned, right?
Yes, this is an
ABC
actual real. It's a real sanctioned fight, and the fucking winner or loser will be on each other's box rack. So that means every time
shit
we
is
look
a
up Mike Tyson,
are they fucking
hilarious,
serious,
bro?
every time we look up Mike Tyson, we're gonna see Jake Paul knocked him out on his resume at the top.
That nigga Mike gonna get him out of there in 9 minutes.
Think about that. You are the youngest champion in history, the youngest heavyweight champion in history, the youngest.
Man, I hope the odds is
champion.
crazy for the first round KO for Tyson. I hope so, bro. Because
bro.
man, bro, whoever I think Tyson gonna go for the first round knockout.
I think
That's what I
Tyson,
think.
Might get him out of there in the first 6 minutes to 9 minutes.
Tyson
He
is
trying to get him
going
out of
to
there,
work.
bro, quick.
He's
Because
going
he
to.
know if it go late, Jake is taking over that shit.
It don't even have to. He's gonna be so slow. He ain't gonna be able to get out of the way of the punches. You know, you
People
remember
think
the
he'll
movie The
take over
Matrix?
that shit because when
You
he
remember
fought
The
Yeah,
Matrix?
Floyd, that
yeah,
You
nigga,
remember the movie The Matrix?
of
Tyson's
course.
gonna be looking like them slow down bullets, and Jake Paul's just gonna be moving out the way like an agent.
So Jake Paul gonna be Neo. And he gonna be an agent. Wow. Okay.
Against Tyson, yes, because that's gonna be the speed difference.
That's crazy, bruh. And
Mike
Jake
gonna
Paul
get that
ain't
nigga
even
out of there in less
fast,
than
so
6
it's
minutes.
crazy how you acting
You
like.
just tell me one 60-year-old that competes in any sport.
A 60-year-old that competes in any sport.
Yeah, that's at the top. Outside of
Oh,
like golf.
golf. Yeah, golf, but definitely not
Shit, I can't
soccer.
say 60. What's that
Definitely
nigga's
not
name that's in
baseball.
tennis?
Tennis,
No.
they go to about 40s and they get out of there.
Nah, you got Federer and Nadal, niggas is pushing 50. I mean 50. They ain't 60, but they pushing.
Nah, you ain't got no top tennis players in their 50s.
Maybe some fools playing darts and pool and bowling and shit like that. Yeah.
Nigga Mike shooting for the stars. This nigga
But
try,
the
he gonna try
main
to
the
get that
main
nigga out of there
primary
in 6.
sports that us Americans watch definitely ain't no 60-year-olds. That ain't cracking like that.
Nah, hell no. The only
All right,
nigga that you could think of that was
here we
like
go.
on top of his game, like on top of it, would probably be like Jordan and Tom Brady and shit.
Do Ice Cube got a 60-year-old in the big three in the three league? The big three.
Who the fuck is the 60-year-old? The coach?
I'm just asking if he
That
got a
don't even matter.
60-year-old
Like the big
player.
three, a bunch
Fuck
of
around
old
be
ass
Chauncey
people
Billups. He
anyway.
the coach. He ain't
He
playing.
be letting anybody play. Like, oh, you used to play for the Clippers. All right, come on. You giving them a job and shit. Like, damn. So I don't know. It might be a 50-year-old or something playing for the big three, but
Yeah, but
for the most part,
I
nah.
big
don't know. I
three,
don't even know
60-year-olds
who's
not
playing
doing
in
that.
that big three.
the problem with the big three is they all old. So it's just old men playing old men.
Yeah, but it
Yeah,
ain't
they be
they
having.
not really that old. They like 40s, early 50s. Maybe
Yeah, but
that if you're
the
lucky.
point is they're too old to compete with the 20-year-olds.
Nah, some of them could compete. Just
Ah,
some of them could compete because Abdul
Just
Rauf,
not gonna win.
that motherfucker was
Just
kicking
don't be
look,
winning.
ass.
Charles, do you think they would be making fucking $5,000 a game in the big three, or you think they'd still be in the NBA pulling in 6 figures a game if they could compete?
Abdul Rauf, yeah, he was nasty. Did you not see that nigga last year? Yeah, remember, for people who know the NBA, Sharif Abdul Rauf, that nigga, he left early. So when he got into the big three last year, he was what, early 40s, and he was still dropping 25. That nigga nasty.
I'm just
And
telling
that's
you.
against some niggas who's still in the league. That he nice. Like if you put him in the league right now, I give him
The
10
thing
to
is
15.
when you play basketball, you have other supporting players that can help you. Like in boxing, there ain't nobody there that's gonna help you. You there by yourself.
No. I get what you're saying, but I'm saying if you was to throw him in an ISO situation, I give him a good 10 to 15.
Bro,
Certain people got it, certain people don't.
they talking about LeBron's ancient.
Who?
LeBron, they saying he's ancient. He ain't even hit 40 yet.
LeBron's in his 40s.
He about 40 this year, right? I think he turned 40 this year. I don't know. I don't
No,
be
he
keeping
Yeah,
up.
LeBron, he up there. Shit, that nigga
39.
mileage
He
is
ain't
crazy.
40.
I know he's the oldest in the league. I know that for sure.
He like 39 years old. He ain't even hit
Okay.
40 yet.
Okay. I think he had a Capricorn, so January or something like that is when he'll turn 40 next year. So yeah,
Oh, if he a Capricorn.
yeah,
But
he'll be 40 in like January or something.
but
But shit, the fact
regardless,
that he playing with his son, shit, nigga. Yeah, right. And then he fuck around to be in the league for fucking who's that? Bryce, the nigga who's just about his height. He fuck around being in the league for both of them.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna be around that long, but we'll see.
like I said, like,
Shit, he made it for Bronny.
hey Charles, being that you get on, well, like you've been on webcam too, but I'm willing to bet some push-ups on this Jake Paul fight that if it's a real fight. Now, if that shit's scripted or fake, then it don't even matter. But if this shit is real, and Jake goes out there to knock this motherfucker out, I bet you some push-ups that he gonna spark him the fuck out.
My thing is, if Mike don't get him out of there in the first 6 minutes, I think he got a good. They going 3-minute rounds, right? It's not.
Let
It's
me
not
look
two
up the
or three,
rules.
right?
Let me look up the rules. Tyson versus. Oh,
Because if they doing 3-minute rounds, I'm giving Mike shit. If they doing 3-minute rounds, I'm giving him 3 rounds
they're
max. That's what Mike
okay, so it says
Yeah,
sanctioned
Mike
by
got 9 minutes max.
Texas of licensing and regulations and will consist of 8 2-minute rounds.
Where
Both,
in
Also, they
Texas?
fighting 2-minute joints.
both boxers will wear 14-ounce gloves, heavier than standard.
Damn, they wearing big gloves and they doing 2-minute rounds. Oh, I'll give Mike a good.
Wait.
2 minutes.
You said 20 ounce?
14.
14 ounce. Those are like sparring gloves.
Oh, you said 14.
Yeah.
It still is
So
some
they bigger.
pillows up here,
This nigga Jake Paul ain't stupid. This nigga
Yeah,
got sparring
14.
gloves now.
Pillow
So they
status.
punch him. So they punch him with pillows, and it's 2-minute rounds.
Yeah, but how many pillows can a 6-year-old take to the head?
Shit, how many pillows can fucking Jake Paul take? Because that shit gonna eventually feel like a fucking 4-ounce glove and might get
So
through.
who's they about what? The same height. Mike is bigger, I think.
No, Jake is taller by a lot.
Jake's
Yes?
taller. Mike is probably
Yeah, Jake
more.
Paul. Like,
Jake is 5'11". I mean, Mike is like
Jake probably has
5'11".
the Jake probably has the
no,
weight. I mean, Mike probably has the weight. Jake has the height. He definitely has the reach.
Jake is like 6'1".
Yeah, Mike is 5'10".
I didn't know that. 6 feet.
Mike ain't 5'10" no more. That motherfucker so hunched over due to his age. Might be lucky if he's 5'9".
I give the more compact punch. The compact punches I get to Mike. If they fight on the inside, if Jake is on some dumb shit, yeah, I give Mike 3. I give him 3 rounds, man. 3 2-minute rounds. He gonna have
Hey,
to
if Jake make it out
shoot
of
his
3,
shot
I'll
in
be
those 3
impressed.
rounds.
I'll be impressed. Like hey, I'll be a fan. If he make it out of 3 rounds with Mike, I'll be very impressed. Like, goddamn, boy.
Mike 3
You
rounds
might
max
have a
before that
chance
nigga
about it.
before he gassed the fuck out or something's gonna happen within them 3 2 minutes.
Because, even though Mike Tyson is 60 something, if you're able to do something to Mike, like especially if you ain't really got no experience like that, on a professional level against real top competition, like I'll still give him some credit if he can get in there and style him, Mike. Because Mike still, like, even though Mike is not like how he used to be, Mike still got it's still there. Still got the power, still got the speed. He
Got
still
some
got
speed.
the muscle memory, the memory of some of the things
Man,
that
let me tell you something. You take a motherfucking 6-year-old who ain't been on a bicycle in 30 years, and they will get fucking dog walked in a bike race against a fucking toddler.
He still been training though. He ain't been in the ring, but he be training.
Man, that motherfucker be training. That motherfucker be training how to roll blunts. That's all he been training.
Yeah, man. Boxing and blunts. You
That's
gotta be,
And shrooms and shit.
both
If Mike,
levels.
listen, if Mike come in there high, it might be a problem because he did his most damage. He did his most damage with his eye. He fucking broke both his ribs, eye socket, cheekbone.
Nah, he'll get his ass over be going there high. I see what happened to Spence.
Listen,
Can't do
he
that.
broke both. Was it Botha? No, not Botha. He broke Galata shit. All that shit he did to Galata, that nigga was high.
Yeah, he
Damn.
did.
Smoke it up, Tyson. You need to get a W, man. Yeah.
There ain't enough Colombian cocaine to get this dude to win.
Nah, don't give him cocaine because then that nigga ain't gonna feel shit.
We say he gonna do some lines, bro. Hell nah. He gonna snort up for the fight.
Bruh.
Nigga won't feel a damn
really
thing. That nigga fuck around and come out and fight the fight of his life high on cocaine.
Yeah, he'll really fuck up Jake if he do that shit. But
flashbacks to whenever him and Bobby were hanging out.
Mm-hmm. That
But
nigga
He
fuck
have hell
around and kill
of
Jake
a
Paul.
performance.
I
The
hate this
aftermath
fucking
would be
fight.
terrible.
I hate this fight so bad. I fucking hate this fight. I fucking hate it.
Yo, I'm gonna jump back on somebody. My shorty call him. Yo, what up?
Well, it's bringing eyeballs to the sport, Tony. So it ain't the
Man,
fights that we
you
want.
know who's gonna be the first one to hit up fucking Twitter or X the minute Tyson loses?
Who?
Mayweather.
Why? I
Because
said that.
he gonna be talking his shit. Because you know Tyson and Mayweather have been beefing for years off and on.
Well, Tyson kind of keeps it cool. I mean, he don't really be. I haven't heard him really.
Yeah, he done talk mad shit about Floyd. You didn't see whenever they had that WBC convention with all the WBC champions,
When
and
he
then
when he flinched at him and shit.
yeah, like fake a punch at him to try to make him jump.
Yeah, I thought that was just, you know what I mean,
Nah,
for shits and giggles, that type. You know
he
what I
was
mean?
trying on me. Like, just look up all the shit that Tyson said about Floyd. Tyson don't
You
like
know what? I did see an
Floyd.
interview. The only thing I heard him say was he said that he's an insecure little man, like because he walks around with all the security and all that shit. And he was like, a real warrior shouldn't have to, walk around with a bunch of people. He could walk alone. And like he was kind of flaming him, in that aspect, like you really fearful on the inside, that kind of thing. So, but other than that was like some years ago. I don't really be hearing him talk too
He's
crazy.
talking about shit than just that. But that's because I mean, in reality, man, Floyd would get dog walked by most average sized men. Like that dude is little. That's why he need all that security.
Oh, you talking about yeah. He is a little dude, man.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Floyd. I mean, Floyd could probably beat up like some people, but Floyd ain't fucking with no fucking 250, 260-pound dude in real life that's gonna grab him and slam him.
Nah, that's why he got security.
Yeah,
With
like now
what hands,
Tyson
bro?
in his
With what
prime,
hands?
he could do that. Like he just knocked him out. Like, okay, let's do it. So I mean, Tyson's right. He is a little dude. He just a little dude.
I think it's a rumor that he put hands on 50 Cent one time.
Who, Floyd?
Yeah, there's some rumor out there. When they used to kick it, for some
Yeah,
years.
allegedly, 50 was fucking his girl, Miss Jackson, the whole time he was locked up.
Probably. New York, you from New York, man. Y'all grimy, bro. Y'all be doing some grimy ass shit, bro. But yeah, man. I think he put hands. They say he put hands on 50 Cent one time, and I don't know if 50 had to just take one for the team or something.
I don't know, man. I like if I had to put money on one of them, I'd put money on 50 beating Floyd in a street fight.
Yeah. Right now, hell yeah. I just
No,
think
I'm
at
just
that
talking
time,
about like Floyd in his prime, 50 in his prime, like 50 coming out with mini that 50 versus Floyd who just beat Oscar De La Hoya, like Money Mayweather. Like I'd still put money on 50. Not in a
yeah.
boxing ring. Not in a
I
boxing
think
ring.
I think Wankster 50 versus Floyd Gotti 50. Like that, yeah, that'd be a hell of a fight.
I just
Hell
think
of a fight.
eventually 50 just grabs his ass, yokes him up, and it's over.
Yeah. But that motherfucker Mayweather at that time, that little motherfucker was vicious at that damn time, man.
Right.
But he little though, like you say, he still only 5'8", 140, you know what I'm saying, 149 soaking wet. So it's like shit, he's still little, but the motherfucker gifted, man.
No, like in boxing, like right now, like I'm gonna be honest, like if you put Floyd in a boxing ring with me, that motherfucker probably beat the living shit out of me. But you put me in a street fight with Floyd, I don't think Floyd could beat me. I really don't. But in a boxing ring, I probably
Yeah,
couldn't
that
even
ring.
touch him.
Yeah, there was something about that square circle, man. It's
Yeah, that
different, man.
motherfucker would be like a chisel to a mountain. He'd just keep picking me apart till there's nothing left, and I just crumble. Cause Floyd is just so hard to fucking hit, and he's so smart. And everything you do, it's like he sees the future.
Yeah, because he paid attention to like your punch selection, and he just like, okay, you gonna throw the hook, or you gonna do. It's just like he didn't seen every punch thrown at him
Yeah.
that there is to throw. So it's like he just predicts. Oh yeah, I already know what you're about to throw.
I mean,
Floyd
just look
good for
at him
that
after
shit.
2 rounds. It takes him 2 rounds. He just sits there and watches you for 2 fucking rounds, and
Yeah,
then you're downloaded and it's over.
that's exactly what he do. He download quick and shoot, he start working and get to work. And that's what I liked about Floyd. It wasn't just even though he didn't have a big punch or nothing like that, he wasn't just a defensive fighter like a Shakur. He was an
No,
offensive fighter as well. Like he had a good balance of it. To where it's just like, yeah, he gonna be firing off on you. Like he's not gonna just be making you miss. He gonna be firing his shots, and a lot of times walking forward, like putting pressure on you, pushing you back. Um, with his combinations and stuff. So yeah,
well, the thing about Floyd is he had very respectable power, and I really believe Floyd could have had a lot of knockouts, but he was just too cautious. He's too defensive minded to go for the kill. But like every single dude he pop shots, he stops them dead in their fucking tracks. Like they're not coming forward after he hits them.
yeah, it must be some sharp shit he throws because them motherfuckers be thinking. After that, they be thinking about it. Like, damn. I remember when he hit Pacquiao, and I think it was like the second round, first or second round. It was some sharp ass right here. Pacquiao like changed his whole momentum up. Like, damn, let me think about it real quick. If I just come in there. So yeah, some dudes don't really have that brick power or nothing like that, but they got something sharp enough to make your ass step back for sure.
Yeah. It's that respectable power. If you got enough power to stun somebody in the tracks, stop them dead still, like that's all you need, especially if you're the superior boxer.
Yeah, Khan had a weak ass chin and shit, but I think they say he did have some little sharp shit because it was quick little sharp shots he used to land on people, but his chin was so damn garbage that you know you get all of that shit. Hit
So,
the re.
so I'm gonna end on this because I'm about to get off, but I want to pick your brain on this. How do you feel about how people have blasted Devin Haney for getting dropped so many damn times, but Tim Zoo, it don't seem like a lot of people are even giving him any flame for getting completely obliterated. Like this dude got stopped in 3 rounds and dropped like 4 times.
Well, you gotta understand, it's tribal. You already know what it is. It's tribal, bro. Um, shit. Tim Zoo, he don't have no tribal fans. You know what I mean? He don't have any. He's not in the mix or nothing like that. But when you talk about like Ryan's fan base versus like Haney's fan base and that whole soap opera, that drama, that's really what it is, man. So yeah, one person get flamed up. I did a poll earlier today, like, and actually, AJ is ahead of everybody, but I put like who had suffered the most damage this year in 2024. I had AJ, Haney,
And
Tim
it's a
Zoo.
video.
No, I just did a poll on my channel.
Hold on, let me go look.
And it was like AJ, Haney, Juan Francisco Estrada,
On
and
your
Tim
community
Zoo.
page.
Yeah, the community shit. Yeah.
All right, I put it. I just clicked Devin. They saying
So
AJ got the most flame. I feel like it's Devin.
no, but based on the question, like who suffered the most damage in their defeat this year? So it's like, I mean, I don't know. It was kind of close in my head. Actually, I was like, damn, Tim Zoo kind of got fucked up too. Like,
Well, you got fucked up bad.
so I was like, I was shocked that he wasn't really up there, but a lot of people felt like Joshua. I don't know. I feel like Haney and Zoo suffered more damage than AJ, even though he got knocked out in his heavyweight division. And he got hurt real bad. But I just felt like the accumulation for Haney and the accumulation for Tim Zoo just in that 3 rounds, it was just damaging shots. Like, but
Yeah.
I'm about to call him better be it, but Murtaza, if he just has some man, got some heat. But
Yeah, that's your boy Crawford got to fight if you want to be undisputed.
yeah, man, yeah, bro, Crawford got to just with that situation.
These
I told
motherfuckers at
you,
154 are different than 147.
it's some
They're
different
way,
heat.
but did you see how big Merkazaliev looked in the ring next to Tim Zoo?
Yeah, bro. That's why I said that shit look way different,
That
bro.
motherfucker looked like he was at least a light heavyweight.
That's how I'm just like, if Crawford is able to pull off some shit like that, I'll be like, God damn, this dude way different, bro. That's some real pound for pound stuff because I just see the danger at 54. And if he is, which like I don't know what the hell Crawford gonna do, to be honest, but if he does pursue and just start trying to go after these belts and start beating these dudes, man, I'll be like, wow, man, I would be,
I think Crawford about to fight Conor McGregor in the octagon
oh man.
because I
Remember he
looked
had to,
into it.
huh?
He showed up. This said I'm on the mat.
Remember we had that little conversation.
Yeah, because like, well, all I saw was he turned it down. It was for $150 million,
Yeah.
one fight in the octagon, one in the boxing ring. But then I looked it up after you said it, and I was like, he sure enough did call him out, said he was on the mat. So maybe he about to fight him in the octagon.
Oh, so it's still on the table?
I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying, like, well,
I doubt it.
Crawford just fought. So I mean, but normally by now you would hear him have another
I
fight.
mean, if he does something like that, then I know it's over for Crawford. I know his career is pretty much it's over with. He just go get a cash out maybe for that, and that's it.
Well,
And that's
if he fights Canelo, was a cash out fight.
yeah, of course. So it's like if he either do the Canelo thing or a Conor McGregor type thing, some type of exhibition type shit, then I don't know. Like, okay, yeah, man, it's really pretty much a wrap. We could just forget about
I
Crawford
think
versus this person.
I think the Conor fight is the smarter fight for him because at the end of the day, he'll probably make more money being a boxer going into that fucking octagon. It'll get so many damn pay-per-view buys. On top of that, if he loses, it doesn't hurt his boxing legacy because it's not boxing. But if he fights Canelo, he's just gonna get knocked the fuck out. Like that's just all that's gonna happen. He's gonna get knocked out.
Apparently, that's what he want, man. He wants that fight, I guess, more than anything. But
I mean, do
Canelo don't want it. So
do you think he stands a chance? Because I don't.
I don't even want that fight for him. I don't care for that fight. I feel like I'm so sick of these dudes starting themselves out for this dude Canelo. It's fucking disgusting, man. It's some of the most disgusting stuff I ever witnessed in my life. But I'm like, if this is your Super Bowl fight or you know what I mean, uh, your prize fight, the prize fight for you, then hey, whatever, have at it, and hopefully you do better than Jamel because that was stupid, bro. That was like the worst thing I think Jamel could have ever did. Because you look at his career now, it's just horrible.
Jermell realized very quickly that he could not hurt Canelo, and Canelo could hurt him with every shot. So he just went into survival mode. That's all it was. He just didn't want to get knocked out. But there's a huge difference in Jermell and Crawford. Jermell's like 6 foot tall. Crawford's not. So it's going to be very hard at the same height as Canelo to stay away from him. That's going to be the issue.
And then the other issue was what
Canelo is used to fighting dudes who come into the ring 200 plus pounds.
yep. And he had an issue with the strength of a 54 pounder.
Yeah.
So and then you talking about a guy who was two weight classes above that and dealing with guys like you just stated, 200 pounds and shit. Fight night. So it's like, good luck.
Berlanga was 200 pounds when he got into the ring. Callum Smith was 200 pounds plus when he got into the ring. Beeble probably wasn't that big. Beeble probably wasn't much bigger than like 185 because he's not really a big guy, period. But for the most part, like most of them fucking super middleweights, they coming in like 190, 200 pounds.
Yeah.
Like it's a whole different world when you get up there. All them motherfuckers besides Canelo are like 6 foot tall or in Billy. But even in Billy, like look at him, Billy. And Billy's probably like 195, 200 by the time he gets in the fucking ring. All them damn muscles.
Yeah. So before I go, because I know you got to close out.
Yeah.
What would you like to see Crawford do? Because you said something about the smart thing to do would be like a Conor McGregor or whatever. But What would you like to see him do as a boxer?
I mean, if I had my choice, what I would like to see him do, I would like to see him just knock fucking Boots Ennis the fuck out at 154 and call it a day. Like, because I'm sick and tired of all the Boots fans saying that Boots will beat him. I just wish Crawford would get in there, knock this dude the fuck out. And then if he wants to go for undisputed, go for it. But don't go nowhere other than 154 because you're not going to 160. Janabek will knock your fucking head off. You're not beating Canelo. He'll walk you down and just beat you to death. But if you want to cash out, then go for Conor. Just cash out with Conor. But I would love to see him just shut Boots the fuck up.
Mm. Okay, that's interesting, man. Yeah, that's a definitely interesting take, because that kind of like it felt like that was a loose end that was never resolved. Like Boots Ennis was already in the hunt despite this whole Errol Spence Bud Crawford matchup that was already built up. But it was like he was also, on his way, and a lot of people was like, okay, after this undisputed matchup, we're gonna see Boots finally get his shot versus one of these dudes. So that never manifested. So I would love to see, like you say, him put, some of the doubters, to shame, and possibly expose this guy Boots, or maybe Boots, the passing of the torch. Like maybe it's just Boots' time, And but if it was up to me, I'd rather him just either take care of business at 54, either unify something, beat another champ there, become undisputed if you can, or just retire, because I don't want to see him do no Conor McGregor and all that other stuff. I don't want to see that for Crawford, But yeah, man, that's my thoughts on it. I appreciate you, Tony, having me on. And who we got coming up this weekend? We got I know we got some fights.
Hold on 1 second. Before we get into that, let me do this before I forget. I am going to link your channel in the chat for the playback.
Okay.
Anybody on the playback listening, or anybody here right now in the background, click that link, subscribe to UGC Flame. He also makes videos, very good content. Me and him don't always agree on everything, but very good channel, known to do for forever. One of the first channels I jumped on before I even started talking about boxing, like on a regular. So yeah, check him out.
Yeah, man, appreciate it.
Let's see.
Something slipped in my mind because I think it was a good fight.
So this weekend is going to be the 26th. So you have Jack Catterall versus Regis Prograis.
Regis, yeah, that's the one. Okay. Who you got in that before we go?
Oh, I got Jack.
Okay.
You got to understand, in my opinion, Jack Catterall should be undisputed because he beat Josh Taylor in that first fight and he was robbed.
Yeah, that was kind of fucked up, bro.
That
was really fucked up.
I think that's the only fight this weekend that I'm seeing.
That's the only thing. Okay. And that's
there was another fight. I just can't. Oh yeah. No, that's December. Never mind. That's December. Yeah, no, that looks like the only fight. And then November 9th, we got Ennis versus Karen 2 in the rematch.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. But that's a Catterall and Regis. That's Matchroom, right?
Yeah, it's Matchroom. So fuck them. I won't put that shit.
Shit.
They all they do is hold on before you go. Like the Zone, every time I've covered any of their shit, they hit me with fake copyright strikes.
No, that's facts, bro. That's why I stopped covering this shit. I have to do my shit in like still images if I'm covering.
I only do still images. They do fake claims. Like I still got a couple that I haven't fought. Hold on, I'll show you right now.
Yeah, my last copyright strike came from the motherfuckers, man. I was mad. I'm like, what?
So
as much as I see other people using content, I guess I'm restricted from using certain content.
I'm gonna show you share. This one share. So you can see right here, I got one current strike. Expires in 60 days. The Zone. It's the Buatsi versus Willie Hutch fight. And then before that, it was the Amanda Serrano fight that just fell off. But at the end of the day, all it was a still shot that I took off my, well, actually, I think I was at a friend's house, took a picture off the TV, and it's just me talking. and they put a fake claim on me that here's the problem. Let me show you this bullshit now. All right. If I go to fight it, right, I either have to email them or I do this. Now check this shit out. I don't know who did this. I don't know if it's truly the zone or some rando, right? Because I don't know who protection at videocities.com is. It could be just some random ass person on YouTube, right? But I'm gonna just show you how YouTube gives you no protection. So if you go to continue, you're like, okay, I understand. I want to fight this, right? The only way to fight it is you have to give your full legal name, your
Right.
full computer address. Huh? What's that?
Yeah, no, you're right. I remember that one time I was getting ready to dispute one. I'm like, hell no, I'm not putting all this other
I'm
shit.
not putting all that shit either. So some random ass person can know where the fuck I live off a false claim.
Right, exactly. That shit
That's
crazy.
ridiculous that YouTube does that.
So did they block the video and give you the copyright, or they left the video and
No,
you
they
got the
blocked the
copyright?
video and gave me a copyright. And whenever I tried to fight it through the YouTube Messenger to talk to their representatives, they was like, "Oh yeah, there's nothing we're gonna do about it." I
Yeah,
have to go. I have to give this random ass person my full legal information to fight it, and I'm
I
not
don't be
doing.
expecting nothing from YouTube because when they took my first channel and I reached out to them and they did nothing, I'm like, oh shit, it's part of the game, I guess. So I
Yeah,
ain't
the
even get
only
my
way to
hopes up
fight
with
it
these
is you get
motherfuckers.
big enough. You get big enough to where you're making a lot of money off of this, and you have lawyers, and you can send out cease and desist letters. That's the only fucking way you can fight it.
Yeah, man.
But other than that, they can fuck around. I lost my monetization for like I had to appeal it. They took my monetization from me for like a good 2-3 days while the appeal was going on.
These motherfuckers told me, oh, I ain't been monetized for it's been a while now, but these motherfuckers told me I gotta go and edit and take down certain videos or whoop de whoop. Like basically it was like a good percentage of my stuff that they just said doesn't meet whatever community guidelines. I have no idea. They didn't even explain it, bro. But it's
No,
just
they
like
don't. They don't tell you what you violate because they know
no,
you're
they
not
didn't tell me
violating
at
anything.
all. But they said, take down whatever videos that are violating the community guidelines, and then you'll be reinstated. I said, man, fuck this monetization. I
You know
don't know
what's
what
crazy
videos
about
y'all
that?
talking about.
You know what's
Huh?
crazy about that? You have channels who literally play fucking videos of other people's content, like full fucking videos.
And I
There's
know this, dog.
channels,
Yeah.
there's channels where motherfuckers get on here on the webcam and they be showing whole fucking fights, doing quote unquote breakdowns with the whole damn fight behind them, but they don't get flagged. It
Exactly.
makes damn sense.
That's why I'm just like, it got to the point where it's like, okay, bro, I'm not gonna stress myself out trying to figure all this shit out. Why certain people got privileges and other people don't. I'm just do what I do, keep it moving, and not gonna let this shit stress me out. Man. I do this shit for the passion, you know. And if profit don't come with it, then it is what it is. But
Yeah,
it's just
it ain't even it ain't about a
there's no
profit.
fairness all the way across the board. It don't seem like.
Yeah, but it's not about the profit. See, the difference is like what people don't realize is if you monetize, you get because you're monetized, you're higher up on the algorithm to be seen. What people also don't understand is if you get copyright strikes on your fucking channel, they do a shadow ban on you so you don't get seen. So if you
Mhm.
have fake ass copyright strikes and they demonetize you, you never get seen by nobody. Like right now, I get very little views because I have 61 days left with his fake ass copyright claim. So I'm shadow banned essentially for those 61 fucking days. So
Mhm.
every time they do it, or if they take away your monetization, you don't have no priority. They just, for whatever reason, you can have the only video with that title, with that name, and still not come up on the search list.
Mm. Yeah, man.
It's just
Shoot.
wild.
I don't be knowing how. I don't even understand how I even give views at this point, man. Cause like I told you, I'm not even monetized. It feel like it be sometimes my subscribers stuff, but they don't even get notifications that I
Yeah.
uploaded anything. I'm like, damn, bro, it's out of my hands. I don't know. I don't know
I
what's
mean, you
going on.
just been doing it so long, you got a following. You know what I mean? Like you have a
Right.
core, like none of us got millions of people, but you know what I'm saying? You have a core following that's always going to get you those views that you have, regardless if you're shadow banned, regardless if they lift it or not, you're always going to have that core view because you've been doing it long enough to have people stay there. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
like I can tell you while I'm shadow banned on these lives, like my core audience is going to be like 50 to 100 on a live. You know what I mean?
mhm.
That's my core. Like no matter what they do to my channel, I'm always going to get a minimum of 50 to 100 views. Period.
Right.
And it's
And they
like
be
you
the
can
ones that
have
I
an
focus
audience
on,
that's
like
bigger than
that
that on your
core.
lives. You're always going to make that baseline.
Right.
But trying to get past that, that's where it becomes very difficult when they shadow
Mhm.
ban you because no new eyes see you.
Right. Yeah, it's tricky. It's
Yeah, but
tricky, man.
anyways, I ain't gonna keep you up all night. I'm about to go to bed too. So have a good
Yeah,
night, Mike.
man.
I appreciate you hopping on. And again, if y'all haven't done it yet, follow UGC Flame. It's right here in the chat. On the playback or people in the background watching right now. On that note, we out.
So, yeah.